CSS battle time, and we have the selected page of a menu navigation, or the current page, or whatever, you know. Let's see. So I think I'm going to use box shadow on this. If I make this shape and box shadow out across, that's real easy. You know, we can just have it be those colors. And this bar here, it's not going to be a box shadow. You know what it's going to be? I know what it's going to be. I'm going to make it a border, but I'm going to do it on the no, man. What I was going to do is make the HTML just a box this big and a blue background, and then make the, you know, the box shadow or a border bottom or whatever I do, that, and then the body would naturally be size that big, and I could just put a border radius on it. But then I'd have to put a white background on the body. If I could avoid that, that'd be nice. I could do a box shadow inset. No, I don't want an inset. I want a big box shadow. And then border. I could do that. And then the let's go. If I do, I don't think I'm already getting out of into the weeds on this. I'll put in the notes how well it goes. But let's say we do 0, 0, 0, 5-inch and dark blue. And there we go. We don't see anything yet because we got to margin it down. Okay. Let's turn on the diff. Let's get it moved over into that corner or that side there. So it's like 125, and right, it's gonna be like 200. We're not gonna see it at the moment. 125 for the bottom, and then like 20. There we go. 250, 270, 280. So I do that. Actually, bottom, we're gonna do 120, 118. 17, 16. There we go. So, if that's the HTML, I don't actually want it to be like that. In fact, new plan, 130, 140, 150. If I make it that size, then we can do a second box shadow. I think I have to make it first. Let's see, go 0, and then, 20 pixels down, and then white. 40, 50, 60. Okay, so we got that made. Theoretically, I should be able to make the body. It's going to have the white background, and I should be able to just put a border radius on it and margin it with some negative margin, 20, 0. I don't see it. Let's put an outline on it. It might just be transparent because there's no background. It's transparent, I bet you. 2 pixels solid. Yep, there it is. Okay. So top needs to be 0. Sides need to be 0. And this needs to be like -20, 30. All right, so I have to put the background on it anyways. That won't work. Okay, so that plan won't work, and that's great. That's okay. What we can do what do I want to do? Okay, I know exactly what I want to do. Let's turn the diff on. Let's make the HTML that thing instead of making a second box shadow. Silly me. Let's go. Let's hide this outline. Hide all of this. And 150. Let's go 0. No. 250 on that side. 0 on the bottom. And like 20. Okay. $185 and 100, 105, 95. Okay. This makes more sense. Now, when we come here, there we go. Turn on the border radius. All right, so we're gonna actually go negative 30, 50, 60. Ooh, I think we're there. But it's transparent because we don't have a background. Man, I wanted it to be white, and it makes sense that it's not white, and I keep forgetting this. But it's okay. I think I can put a background on it now. I might not be able to. I think sometimes it has a real issue. Yeah, you can't put a background on the body and not have it on the HTML. So let's go here. Let's move our backgrounds up. I'm not entirely certain why that one disappeared. It should be the white background and right where it was at. Oh, I know why it disappeared. All right, box shadow. We are going to do 100 pixels 0. There we go. See, now we're not overwriting with this big one, this thing here. So it's working out. And then 200 0. All right, let's get those spaced out and let's use the color property. I can think of some ways to make this better. I don't think that I did a good solution, but 230, 240, 260. Okay. And all right, a couple ways we can make this better. The color property. And let's see. I have the wrong color. Let's go back here. Do the right color. There we go. Let's hit submit. Let's just see what we got for the moment. Let's think about this. We don't want this radius, but we want these. If I do these on this HTML element, I will get them over here, but I'll want them to be the blue color. This can work. All right, here's what we can do. We can take these guys. Oops. Let's do this right. We're gonna do the color property twice, but it'll work out because we can. Oops. There we go. We're gonna take this out, and color is gonna be the dark blue, right? And then we have our color here. Now the only other issue is this, but if we do M, is M bigger than line height? Nope. There we go. It doesn't really matter at this point. We can do M. It's two you know, characters anyways. And the body's overlapping everything. Let's get rid of the box shadow, but let's add font. Font 0A. There we go. And then we hit submit. Did I save any characters? I didn't check. I didn't check that I saved characters. I got rid of a box shadow. Declaration. I added color and font. I don't think I saved anything. Alright, but it was fun. I'm going to leave it at that. I've spent enough time. It's very late. I have chores to do still. So, you know, life. I probably would, should reduce these guys down. The 260 can be 13 times 5, which is 50, 65. Okay, looks all right. 130 pixels. Let's just see what that is in Q. Let's just see if we can make it better. Oh, it looks all right. Let's hit submit. And then I can probably test percentages in these margins and save something there. 280 should be something 40%. 30, 20, 50, 60, 70. Ooh, 70%. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're good. That works. All right, 185 I don't think will be quite so. $48, $47, $46, $45. Nope. We're going to leave it. I'll just take the win on the 1 margin. Yeah, probably doing this a whole lot simpler. You know, just straightforward. Probably would have been better. But 150 characters is all right. Cool. What fun. It's a different approach. I can't say it's a better approach, but whatever. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you later.